Good morning. This is Akashvani. I am Anuja Kumar with the world news. The headlines. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar says India-Russia trade in goods has increased fivefold in 4 years. Dr. Jaishankar to meet Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Moscow today. Israel says it has taken first steps of military operation to capture and control Gaza City. UIDAI collaborates with Starlink for seamless Aadhaar-based customer verification, and Indian wrestler Tapasya bags gold medal at Under-20 World Wrestling Championships in Bulgaria. And now the news in detail. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has said that over the last 4 years, India-Russia bilateral trade in goods has increased more than fivefold from $13 billion in 2021 to $68 billion in 2024-25. He said, but a major trade imbalance has accompanied the growth, and it has increased from $6.6 billion to $58.9 billion, which is about 9 times. Dr. S. Jaishankar stressed the need to address it urgently. He was co-chairing the 26th session of the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission for Trade, Economic, Scientific, Technological and Cultural Cooperation with First Deputy Prime Minister of Russia, Denis Manturov, in Moscow.
Over the last 4 years, bilateral trade in goods has increased from fivefold, from $13 billion in 2021 to $68 billion in 24-25, and it continues to grow. However, a major trade balance has accompanied the growth. It has increased from $6.6 billion to $58.9 billion, which is about 9 times. So we need to address that urgently.
In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said they had detailed discussions on their cooperation in a wide-ranging arena, including trade and economic sector, agriculture, energy, industries, skilling, mobility, education and culture. As the meeting was in the backdrop of a complex geopolitical situation, they made suggestions to make the Intergovernmental Commission an even more efficient catalyst for deepening economic cooperation. It includes the need for a creative and innovative approach, continuously diversifying and expanding the agenda through mutual consultations. In a key diplomatic engagement aimed at reinforcing the special privileged strategic partnership between India and Russia, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will meet Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Moscow today. The talks are expected to cover a wide spectrum of bilateral, regional and global issues with a strong emphasis on economic resilience and multipolar cooperation. A major focus will be on developing transportation, logistics and financial systems that operate independently of countries imposing sanctions, an effort to safeguard economic sovereignty and expand the use of national currencies in bilateral trade. The ministers are also expected to review progress in agricultural, scientific, technical and infrastructure collaboration while outlining the schedule for upcoming high-level contacts. On the global front, Jaishankar and Lavrov will exchange views on pressing international developments, including the evolving security architecture in the Asia-Pacific, the conflict in Ukraine, the situation in Afghanistan and the ongoing Palestinian-Israeli confrontation. Israeli military announced that it has started the first steps of a planned ground offensive to capture and control Gaza City. Troops are already operating on the outskirts, specifically in the Zaytun and Jabalia areas, to prepare for a larger attack. Israel's Defense Minister, Israel Katz, approved the plan yesterday, which will be reviewed by Israel's Security Cabinet later this week. The Israel Defense Forces said that to support the operation, Israel is calling up 60,000 reservists, allowing active duty soldiers to join the mission. More from our correspondent.
Israel has launched the first stages of a planned assault on Gaza City after approving a military operation that calls up 60,000 reservists. The move is part of an expanded push to take control of the enclave and is expected to drive thousands of Palestinians from northern Gaza towards the south, where hunger and aid shortages are already deepening the crisis. Hamas has condemned the announcement, accusing Israel of escalating what it calls a brutal war against civilians.